The following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broken everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
Want to know what's going on at the D? Hit up DisruptionNetwork.net and check out our events calendar, brought to you by the Events Co. Find out about upcoming guests, special events, concerts, show schedules, community activities, and more. Get connected at DisruptionNetwork.net.
You know what the hell you're listening to?
It's EC Radio. Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
Attention listeners. The host of the show and the majority of his guests are not responsible for the correct pronunciation of words, vowel dropping, reduction of sentences, loud vocal inflections, passionate conversations, excessive talking with their hands, and several undefined words. All these terms are exempt for the fact that we are located in the upstate New York region known as Utica, New York. Furthermore, the views expressed by our guests are not those of Disruption Network and their sponsors. Have an invigorating day.
EC Radio, Disruption Networks.
Continuing with the madness tonight here. Is it Monday? I don't even know what day it is. Let me unmute some mics here. What day is it today? Monday.
Tuesday.
Monday.
Thursday?
Monday.
Yeah. Today's Monday? I don't even know what day it is.
Monday. Festivus, right?
Festivus.
Happy Festivus, everybody. How are you?
Hanging in.
We're live on all Disruption Network social media platforms, and it's wrapped up in a nice little podcast that you can view at your discretion, at your leisure, at DisruptionNetwork.net. First off, before we get into anything, much love to my sponsors, Saranac, Utica Coffee, EJA Moving Services, Utica Hemp Co., and Nye Volkswagen in Rome. Thanks so much for believing in the D. We also made the big announcement today. Our 3-year anniversary party is going to happen February the 8th at the JCC. It's the Jewish Community Center. It's 2310 Oneida Street. It's going to feature Annie in the Water, Haley Jane, Trampoline Jetstream, and Live Noah. And then also, they're all going to come together and do a Fleetwood Mac tribute at the end. Haley in the Water, it's going to be called. So that's all going down February 8th. You can hop over to DisruptionNetwork.net, click the ticket link, purchase your tickets. We're going to have beer and wine and food and a whole bunch of great stuff. And also, we're going to present our Disruption Awards. Who's going to be the biggest D of 2019? Who was the biggest D of 2019? I got a couple big D's in the house right now. That was my segue into that one. Brass knuckle D's. What's happening, fellas? St. Ange, Big Ron, Matt O, and also our host of the Endgame Animal Game, the Animal Jam, Masucci and Mossy in the house too with us.
Masterminds.
Can you believe they did this?
Sick.
How did it happen?
I never realized I was on so many damn pages here. I'm trying to share it. There's like 4,000 pages.
I like how Masucci wore our shirt too, like that, fellas.
I just wore it to Ollie's.
I just took this to Ollie's. I walked in, I'm wearing sweatpants and a T-shirt that says "Go fist yourself."
Got it off the clearance rack.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Sit right in.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely hilarious. But Masucci got us to form, and here we are. Brass Knuckle Intercourse. We're back, baby. Are we back? Is this a one-night only thing, or are we going to try to do this again?
Let's roll.
I don't know. I think it's happening.
happening.
There.
It feels nice.
Unless Squinch has got some more tunes written.
I got a bunch.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
I got notebooks full of shit, guy.
You do. I know you do.
Can I say shit on this?
I prefer that you do.
Fuck yeah.
I prefer
Oh,
that.
shit.
I wouldn't invite you if you couldn't swear.
Nice.
If you couldn't
couldn't
swear, I
come.
wouldn't
Yeah.
even have
It'd
you.
be real hard.
It would be hard for you.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like your crutch word.
Well, I don't mean to.
It's half his vocabulary, bro. So,
Right.
I don't mean to, but what the fuck?
Here we go. Here we go. So the big announcement was made a couple months back, the Animals Endgame with Masucci. And we've been talking about this for a couple weeks now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've been talking about it. Got a lot of the old bands back together for one night only, and all the proceeds to benefit the Stephen Swan Humane Society. What happened was back at Animals for Animals back in September, we had a rain out.
Absolutely.
And you had to make up some of that to some of the bands that got rained out. So
Right.
you're like, hey, let's put it all together. And Falling From One's going to be on the bill as well as Enemy Down, Dark Passenger, Autumn Fire, Brass Knuckle Intercourse, and of course, the Mighty Nine Ball.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all going down, bro. I'm excited.
heavy duty show.
I'm just shaking off the rust.
I heard you were at the gym the other day.
Well, yeah. That's Z talking shit, but, you got to do what you got to do. He said get stage ready,
Get stage ready.
I think that means drinking a lot of honey vinegar and just running.
It's like the Rocky thing.
Honey vinegar?
Honey with vinegar. No, there's no such
That's
thing as honey
disgusting, bro.
vinegar. Stay with me, Z.
When did you add the vinegar to that mix?
Peter Gabriel drinks honey, and I think Marilyn Manson drinks vinegar, so you put it together, and that's what you get.
If we don't see him on Friday night, we know what happened.
Hey, stir it up.
Bartender, can you give me a Peter Manson? Thank you.
Yeah, give me a Peter Manson to go. It's better than ordering a Peter Dinklage. Comes in a little glass, you know what I mean?
Drinking honey and vinegar, you don't want to get close to that breath either, too, brother.
Right,
It's going to be brutal.
I got to tell you, though, man, it's been great to reconnect with all of us and to get back in the practice room and just all the old stories floating around, a lot of ball breaking happening. So it's good to reconnect with you fellas. That's for damn sure.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
I have a lot of fun. And we're going to have a great time, too, coming up on Friday night. I can't believe it's here
Can't believe
already.
it's Friday.
Yeah.
Let's hear
I
it
can't believe it's Friday. I'm so far behind. What am I doing here?
Do you know what they were doing before they came here tonight?
What's that?
They were making our backstage passes.
Sick.
Just
Oh, yeah?
making our badges.
Them badges were always sick.
It was the only reason why I participate in the show.
Was it for a badge? Get to be fucking Nick Fury, son. You know I'm worried about that.
I want my backstage pass.
You know, every year, I always tell her, I'm like, why are you making those stupid things?
Yeah,
Nobody
always
cares
breaks my
about them.
balls about that.
And then the day of the benefit, everybody goes, you have our badge? We collect every single one of them. I'm like, never mind. Take
tried
everything
to
I
use them
said
in
and just
Lakefield.
disregard it.
So this time he was like, let's make everybody a character. Now you really have to do the badges.
Now there's more.
Now he's on me. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
on me.
See, you get to be Iron Man for this one.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
And that's the other great thing that I've realized through this whole endeavor.
Oh, wait, Iron Man's Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. But-
There
but
you go. Ding-ding.
as I was putting this together, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's all like Marvel themed, and you get to be this, and you get to be that. And Z looked at me and he goes, is that the Flash? And that's when I realized Z has absolutely no concept of any of these Marvel movies.
None whatsoever. None.
I'm sorry, guys. I got a life. I'm not a nerd.
Hey, yo.
I like sex.
Just not with Iron Man.
I guarantee Black Panther gets plenty of pussy. I guarantee it.
Black Panther. Why, he's Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
haven't seen
boy.
Black Panther.
Oh, boy, it's going to be a long night.
Nothing is going to make sense for you the whole night, Z.
Masucci gets mad at me when I don't know these characters or anything.
Well,
I'm
he's
literally
not
going
the
to
only
take him
one.
to the movies after this. That's where we're going. We're going to spend a day at the movie theater.
Will you buy me popcorn?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
That's
Put out the hole in the bucket.
Just get Disney Plus and you can watch all of them right now. All right.
So
is there like a Marvel theme to this whole show? Is there?
Yeah,
Is there like rules or something?
yeah, you have to come dressed as a Marvel character. No, it's kind of like Z was saying earlier. When we did that last benefit, we got rained out. And at one point, Falling From One was supposed to go on stage. We had him under a tent, and the tent literally started filling up with water.
It almost collapsed.
Yeah, the whole thing was kind of caving in. I was like, dude, I am so sorry. We got to cancel you for the night. And I felt horrible about that because they've been along on the ride now for like 8 years. And I said, we'll make this up to you. And then later in the day, I said, you know what? We can't just bring him back. We have to get some of these other bands that this last benefit was just like sorely missing. And it's gonna be like old superheroes reuniting. We're gonna get all the superheroes to come in, and we got Rain, we got this. They're gonna come in and save the day. And of course, then the nerd in me started coming out, and I'm like a bunch of Avengers, and here we are. So yeah.
And the saga begins.
Yeah.
And it begins. For sure. And it all begins on Friday at 8 o'clock. Nine Ball kicking it all off at 8 o'clock. So get there early. It's going to be a long day, bro. It would help if I put the right screen on. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a nap.
Me too.
The doors open at 7:30. It's $10 to get in. You get all 6 bands, of course. And then we got stuff for raffle. There's all kinds of stuff going on that day. And, good stuff.
Like Avengers prizes and shit like that?
Yeah, movie passes.
Because he wouldn't let us get rid of any of his Avengers toys.
Why we gotta let it out that I got Avengers toys?
Because they're in perfect condition and they're still worth money.
They're in the boxes.
They're in the box. They're in the box. Don't touch that.
There might be a gauntlet sighting, though, right?
The first 100 people get a puppy.
Have you ever been to Masuji's house? Inside his house, it's like Comic-Con died in there.
I remember going there and playing Karate Champ. It was sick.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did have that.
Yeah. You go in there and it's like it's a nerd's heaven.
I literally watched that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and I went, that's not that bad. So what? He's got a few things.
Look at the money he made in the end.
Yeah. Well, hey, wait a minute, huh?
He did pretty well. Somebody wants to know if this is St. Ange's first internet appearance.
Who would say that?
Somebody wants to know.
I would think so. I mean, does X and X count?
X and X? Is that where
Some of you folks will get that.
Is that where the name Squingeals come from?
Something like that.
There may be a category for squinches
There might
in
be
there.
a category in there for something that stinks pretty bad, like fish. That's Squingeals.
Yeah, there we go. Hilarious. Yeah, this is pretty much his first appearance on the internet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's first time.
Say hi to everybody, Dave.
How you doing?
Yeah.
First interwebbing. Right.
He is interwebbing.
Was this your first round?
Yeah.
We'll see that way.
See? Yeah.
See what's up with Ron.
Pop.
They wanted to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interweb cherries popped right here, son.
As Jenny Red is posting xnx.com on There's the link for it if you want to see St. Ange on the internet.
She really did, too. We're looking at it on here.
I don't have social media. That's sick. Good job, Jenny.
She's like, I get it. She's probably on it, too. Oh, hilarious, man. Anybody out there in Facebook land, if they want to do us a favor, please click the share button. Spread the word of the show that's going on Friday. Spread the word of Brass Knuckle Intercourse. We've got a bunch of things going on. Now, I want to talk about the video that we shot. Even though, I'm sorry, Ron, you weren't in the video. It was after your time. We had the other guy.
Scarf.
But we did. Matt shot the video for us. Both of them, actually. And they still stand the test of time right now, man.
Yeah, he did some
I still
good
like
work.
the first one.
You like the motel?
The one where you get your
Head blown off. I was in that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Halloween
Don't mess with
one.
Anthony.
Yeah.
It turned into that. It was Squingeals at first, and then there was another clip. Don't mess with
It
Anthony.
had nothing to do with any of our music, but
Yeah,
it was,
yeah, that was great.
It was a Halloween. It was a Halloween promo. It was what it was.
Yeah. We got a write-up in the OD about it.
Yeah, that was some sick shit.
We literally blew some heads away with that video.
Yeah, Ron's hands twisted. The long arm of the law.
I remember
10-foot arm coming out of that hearse.
Yeah, you look like Go-Go Gadget arm. It was hilarious on them. But I remember the next day somebody posted on the internet. Was like, where the hell did you guys get a Hearst from?
oh yeah.
Got a Hearst. That was great.
With a fog machine with
With a fog
smoke
machine.
belling all out of it. That was pretty great.
You know that building's empty down there on Varick Street right now.
Yeah, it is. We should blow it up.
Time to go shoot another video.
Time to shoot another video.
Never say nothing on the air.
You're right, guy. You're right. Get jinxed on the internet over here. That building's cursed, by the way.
Yeah?
I think it's totally cursed. Oh, man. But anyways, Matt, you're still doing a bunch of videos, right? I mean, that's pretty much your forte.
Yeah, that's all. That's 95% of what I'm doing.
95.
But yeah, I mean, I'm still doing the Stanley stuff and some shows, concerts, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm like a contractor, you know. It's like you hire me to fix your bathroom, I'll fix it right up.
He paints houses, yo.
I hear you paint houses.
I do my own carpentry.
The bearded wizard with a newborn.
And a paintbrush.
Yes,
Harry Painter.
and a public congratulations going out to you and the wife
Yeah.
on your newborn.
Thanks.
Good job, Matt.
And St. Ange thought you named the baby Jebediah.
Standish.
Jebediah Standish. That's a good name. I should have consulted with you before I.
He literally told his girlfriend, he said, "Yeah, he named it Jebediah Standish." Like, straight face and
And
all.
then 2 days later, I told her I was only kidding.
That'll be a stage name for him when he gets older.
So you're out there producing videos and doing all that. That's great, man. I know you got a little thing going with the Stanley now, too, and helping out with the archives and
Oh yeah.
keeping busy, man. Keeping busy. You got that drone out there? Well, you're probably not flying a drone out there right now because of the weather and stuff, but you do.
No, you can fly it in the snow.
Can you?
Fly it silly.
I have.
Yeah, well, it doesn't get stuck in the snow, man. It's in the sky.
I mean, if it crashes, you buy another one. What do you do?
There you go.
They're getting cheap now.
No, but you know.
You got to have a license to fly those things. You know that?
Yeah. Do you have a license?
Yeah, I had to go take a test, but you can literally just watch videos on YouTube on how to do this thing and just take the practice test and then go to Griffiths and then you pay like $200 and you take an online, like a multiple choice test. And then if you pass, you're in.
You say urine?
You said urine.
It's a urine
You
test.
did say urine.
All right, urine. Yeah.
Yeah, urine test.
Probably needed that too.
So you get to pee on these?
I think he scored high on that test.
What kind of questions are on the test?
They ask you questions about how to read sectional charts, how to read weather report codes, all this stuff, and it's stuff you'd never have to know how to do if you're flying a drone or an unmanned aerial system thing or whatever. But you just have to learn your longitude and latitude. So I mean, how many people know how to do that? I mean, most people don't know how to go through a green light when it turns green nowadays. But
Yeah.
This guy.
Especially today. Today was horrible on the roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, ridiculous.
Today was insane.
So you know the longitude, latitudes. What longitude, latitude are we at right now?
I couldn't.
You couldn't tell me? You don't have an app for that?
I
Bet there
It's not
is an
multiple
app.
choice.
not off the top of my head. I take classes for all this stuff to make you know how to get this information off the top of your head. But after you take the test and pass, they just like, okay, here's an app that it'll give you the answer from now on.
Gotcha.
I feel like Todd probably knows the longitude and latitude.
Probably does. Probably does. I would never want to put those two in a room together. No, I don't know. That's why he left. Too much nerd energy going on in this place right now. No, I'm kidding. Man, I know when the iPhones came out and you were first in the band and you used to blow St. Ange away with all
Yeah,
your
it was
knowledge. And
pretty
it was like,
sick.
hey, Matt, you got an app for that? Hey, Matt,
I spent $300 on a recorder. His phone did better than my recorder did
For free.
for free. Yeah.
Free download.
Yeah, it's crazy. My wife has a 13-year-old and he has apps that I have no idea what they do anymore. I just don't. I guess kids are into the Flex Tape guy or something.
Tape face.
The Flex Seal infomercial guy.
Slap chop?
That's big in junior high, I guess.
Really?
slap chop.
Yeah, the slap chop.
Vince and the slap chop?
That'd be a good name for a band right there. Yeah, it's hard to keep up on the technology, though. With anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's changing so damn much.
There's technology for everything. There's these apps for, I don't know. There's Slack. What is Slack? Slack is like a business thing for writing emails and texting each other just for business.
That's a dumb name.
I just think you
It
can
is
do that
dumb,
with your
Ron.
phone.
Slack to me is the guy who used to work here.
Slacker.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, there's just so much.
What happens when you don't pick every note? You're a slacker.
Yeah, right. And that's me. So I just go every other note. I'm the ghost note.
Ghost notes. Nice one.
They're all ghost notes, man. Ron, what have you been doing in the last 10 years?
What have I not been doing?
Yeah, you've been all over the place.
Yeah,
Are
I've
you
been all
still
over.
playing? You've been drumming?
Yeah, I've got
bands?
another band that I've been working with for over a year, but we're just kind of got a singer, but not really. So we're kind of at a stalemate. I've been doing that, and then Matt and I have another little project in the works, and keep that busy. But other than that, I'm just slinging auto parts during the day and cooking bullshit at night when I get home. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody's interested in maybe being a singer or rehearsing with you guys, or maybe audition with you guys, how they get in touch with you?
Directly with me on Facebook is the easiest way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hard to find. I'm right there.
Yeah.
You know,
All 6'10" of you.
You'll be at the show Friday.
Yeah, I'll be at the show Friday. If anybody knows any hardcore singers or anything like that, holler at your boy.
That's the one thing I can say about Masucci and Moss. What they've created is a nice musical community
Right.
amongst all the
Absolutely.
local musicians, and like everybody's such good friends, and especially on this bill on Friday night. We're friends with everybody on the bill. We have played many shows with them for years and years. So you might be able to find somebody through that
Well, we've got
circle.
somewhat of a singer, but it's like he's got a lot going on in his plate. So it's like we try to get there. We try to practice once a week.
Would his last name be Sheldon?
That's
That's for
this
the other band.
project. Yeah. Yeah, our absentee singer,
Yeah.
But no, the other band, he's just got a lot on his plate, and we only try to dedicate one time a week, and he's been to like 2 practices in the past 6 months, so it's kind of like, well, we just keep writing until something happens, you know?
Just keep plugging away.
Keep plugging away, beating the hell out of the drums.
So what do you? It's more of like a thrash metal type of thing, or
It's got little pieces of everything. It's thrashy. It's got some kind of proggy shit to it, but it's as the young kids call it, the new metal shit, you know. But you know, I'm old school. You know, I just kind of play what I feel, and I just try to whatever I think fits it. I play to it, you know, and it works. You know,
You're kind of diversified with your band, so
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
no, I don't.
One of them blow up.
I spread that shit out like like pollen for fucking bees and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Can I say it sounds like Barry White and Billy D. Williams in my headset right now? I don't know why.
It's all good, baby.
No, that sounds nice. You should sing that shit.
Just close your eyes and listen to my voice. It's good.
Am I the only one hearing that?
You'll never find.
As long as you live.
Turn off the lights.
Hilarious.
Can you just say one thing for me?
Yeah.
I can't get enough of your love, baby. Just say it for me.
I can't get enough of your love, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I like how you stretched it out too.
You gotta put some inflection in it. You know what I'm saying?
St. Ange, how many concerts you hit this year in 2019?
It's like 14.
14?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorites? What was the best show you saw this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Oof.
It'll be Friday night.
It would be Friday night of this year. I you know what? Alice in Chains fucking blew my mind again.
Yeah?
Yeah, believe it or not, you know, they were still really good. And Slipknot was phenomenal. Gojira's fucking been blowing my face.
Yeah, I saw them last year.
Sick,
Those
right?
Fuckers are bad.
Yeah, they came a long way. I saw them at a little place in outside of Long Island, and then at Darien Lake this year, and it was incredible. What they've done in over 8 months is. You ever listen to them?
Oh, yeah.
Sick, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never seen them live, though.
they're so sick.
They're
They've
great.
been around for like
Yeah.
almost 20 years,
Yeah,
too.
oh, it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And they're
It's
brothers,
crazy.
right?
Huh?
They're brothers.
Yeah, the drummer and the guitar
Yeah.
player. They're from France. I'm not exactly sure where in France.
I
but
saw him in
yeah,
this
those
little
guys.
bar like 2 years ago, and after every song, the whole crowd was going, "Oh shit, oh shit!" And he stopped. He goes, "We've never had that response after every song. Oh shit, oh shit!" It was just off the hook.
That's a new way of greeting the band.
Well,
now.
I think it's a way of telling them what the fuck. You just blew my mind, you know.
It's better than throwing shit at them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
Well, anything I've seen on their concert footage, live concerts, their crowds are insane.
Yeah, it was
just mad pools of people just slamming into each other. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? You see any good concerts this year?
Me?
Yeah.
No, the last thing I saw was Gojira, and that was almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and they fucking killed it.
Matt, you're always working behind the scenes, but did you see anything this year that you could talk about?
They all blur together now.
They do.
All I see is just road cases at this point.
Turn the page.
The same thing over and over again. What about you two back there? You guys see any good shows? You two, you're another one. Same thing.
Yeah.
We always see
Same
road
as
cases.
Matt's.
Road cases.
Yep.
But I did go see that Allison Chains. Was that up in SPAC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great show, man.
Yeah, insane.
Yep.
You still got that black guy singing with him?
Yeah. Well, why you got to be black, Ron?
Well, that's the only way I can know how to describe it, brother. You know?
You know, he was sick. Yeah. Really good.
You guys will make fun of me, but I enjoyed working the Daughtry show. You guys will all make fun of me for that, but I enjoyed it.
I'm coming home.
There you go.
She
Who the
loves
fuck
it.
is that?
Love it.
Let me tell you, Daughtry's a cool guy. We worked with him like 2 years ago at the Stanley. He was super cool. Very nice.
He was like an American Idol singer or something.
I think
is
he's the
that where
dog
he's
on
from?
Masked Singer, bro.
He was, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
I knew that shit.
I
See,
knew
he
that
just-
from the second.
Right?
Yeah, we had to watch that show for like 6 weeks now to see this dog take off his mask. So
You knew it was him,
Well,
though.
but you'd be happy to know that now he has a single out that he sung on the show, and every amount of money that goes towards that single is going to the Humane Society. So
really?
Go, Eric.
you
All right.
Now-
Now he's
you
good. Now he's a good
say.
guy.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I love
What do you
that.
think
He was a
now,
good guy
Rich?
before. I eat my words. The masked superstar is great. Love that dog.
I'm just waiting to see Ray on there. That's why I keep watching it.
I got to give a shout out to Carlo, my man Carlo Russo from the Uncle Louie Variety Show is saying what's up to all of us. You and Carlo St. Andre remind me so much of each other.
Yeah.
It's not even funny. You guys need to hang out with us.
I hang out
You
with
guys
anybody.
are so much
Yeah.
alike. You guys have, both of you have a great way of putting me in tears laughing.
Awesome.
You know?
We were in tears last night, man.
my
That was
God,
some funny shit.
We've got this part of the show that we're probably going to bust out on Friday.
Yeah, we got a little
that
surprise
I don't
for
know.
you.
I don't know if I can make it through that whole section because I might be crying.
I just hope
laughing.
everybody gets it, you know?
Dude, even if they don't,
Yeah.
this is going to be for us
Yeah.
anyways.
The best part was, Mac, was you going to write that down? I was like, no, I don't think I'll just wing it.
Yeah, we just wing it. We've been rehearsing it to each other for the last 24 hours.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was too funny.
I could not look at you anymore.
I looked at Ron, and he had tears coming down his face. Matt was just smiling from ear to ear, and Z, I think, was pissing himself.
I pissed myself, literally pissed myself. But we have a section in the show that can break down in
It's a little,
comedy, or it's gonna suck.
experimental.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's either going to suck or it's going to be funny. Or it could be good. We don't know. It's probably going to suck. Jenny Red's saying she's our number one fan.
Jenny Red.
If anybody likes Brass Knuckle Intercourse,
Nice.
it's Jenny Red.
Say Brooke Baker, too. She Baker.
She likes
oh,
the
yeah.
Brass Knuckle
Oh, she loves you
Intercourse.
guys.
Every time we've put a show together for like the last 5 years, she's always Brass Knuckle. They're not together.
Well, I think this is the first time we played since 2016.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah.
2016? So
I think it was 16, yeah.
it's like for almost 4 years.
It's like we play every, 3-4 years.
And that was for Masucci too, right? Was that for
Yeah.
Animal Show?
Yeah, that was.
Like twice a decade. Is what we're-
Rich is keeping us
How are we
moving.
so lucky that it's always for us, right?
It's
always
awesome.
for us.
hey, you guys, Autumn Fire.
Autumn
There's a lot of
Fire.
bands that just kind of.
Well, it's great
Yeah.
that someone wants us to play.
It's
course.
just a
Yeah,
vibe
that's
with the
Let's
with
just them
Rich
two
and Erica.
and Brooke Baker and Jenny Red. There's 4 people that want
All
us.
4 of us. It's going to be a great show.
It's going to be a huge pit. Huge pit.
Yeah, circle pit.
Circle pit.
Circle pit.
4 people.
In the middle of 12 North.
Musical chairs. Right?
No, I'm excited, man. I've been playing with Crossman and Nate a little bit. We've been jamming up in his house. They have a whole. Nate's got like a stack of old school posters, and
From all the flyers,
Yeah,
yeah.
and a lot of them were with us. I mean, how many shows did we play
Yeah.
Autumn Fire with back in the day? So
I have
many.
a bunch of those also.
I think that kind of sparked this whole interest of going out. I posted it on my Instagram, kind of threw it out there into the universe, and
We just have a good time when we're with all those guys.
Yeah.
That's just all the same as every time we're with them guys. It's a great time.
Trandon checking in. He's saying, "What do you think about a Caustic Method Brass Knuckle show on 420 this year?"
That's my man. That's my man over there from Costa.
Trandon, yeah.
Trandon, what's up, brother?
Yeah, Trandon out there. I don't know. Maybe we can happen.
I remember him on the side of your building, ready to go out. I was like, man, that voice is sick. And he goes, "You got a light for this dude?" I was like, "How the fuck you do that?" You know?
That was Matt you're talking
Oh,
about.
Matt, I'm sorry,
Matt.
brother.
Yeah, Matt. Who was on the show last week.
Was he?
Yeah, Matt.
He's a good dude too, man.
Absolutely, man. And how many shows did we play with Caustic throughout the
Oh
years?
my
too?
God.
That's a lot of what we discussed the other day too. Just
Those shows are fun.
we had so many fun nights. Halfpenny.
Yeah. Those Syracuse shows, we played some fucked up places too.
Yeah, we did.
I played a couple of those shows with you guys, and then I played with you guys in Syracuse when I was in Sick, too.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I did the backup vocals and came on and sung "Come On, Motherfucker" with you.
Yeah, you did.
I remember that. Were you with us for Smite Festival?
The Smite Fest when the cops came and we played Fuck the Police?
Yeah,
No, I don't
the cops
think I
showed
was
up and
there.
broke up our set at like 2 a.m. Oh. We were in like the border of Pennsylvania, right? It was the border of Pennsylvania, and the cops came right. It was like 3 a.m. though, and they came in to break up the festival. So we kicked in the "Fuck the Police."
Jesus.
It worked out great.
We still got our $100. It just barely covered the gas, but no, that was a fun one. No, I'm talking about the Smite Fest where it was like a whole festival of like midgets. Do you remember that? It was all the little guys?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Little
that?
people.
Wasn't that the one where
Little people.
we were playing on some pallets or something?
Oh,
Yes.
It was like out in like.
oh yeah,
Soda's-
we had Mini
Soda's
Ramones.
Point.
The Mini Ramones.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Oh my god.
Oh, he was sick. Little Joey came by. I wanted to put him on my shoulders and run through the crowd. He was awesome. Yeah. Joey Ramone. He was sick. We were playing, the stage was a little pallet. Mm-hmm. It was like a half pallet. That was the stage.
Yeah.
Everything was sitting in the mud, the wires.
Yeah.
We were crying.
Yeah.
We took a sick picture of the fire, though. Remember that? With the
I do.
pallets? Yeah.
I do remember that one. And then we were telling this story at practice the other day of, I can't remember what festival that was. We played a bunch of festivals back in the day. We were playing at a festival, and it was another late night set that we had. Why did we always play the late night sets? I don't get it. Well, we played another late night set, and the guy was like, "I'll give you $50 if you play one more."
Oh, yeah.
And St. Ange is like,
Done.
hit it.
That was Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake, yeah. That was the Crystal Lake, Echo Lake.
Echo Lake, whatever it
over
was.
there.
The guy that reminded me of Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees, whatever it was.
He
in
did
Crystal
too.
Lake.
And then St. Ange snags the $50 out of the guy's hands. And Lenny was the drummer at the time. And he goes, "All right, hit it, Len." $50 right in his pocket.
Oh, it was awesome. We played the same song twice.
We did.
Different version.
No, it was the same song we were playing, just kept it going.
Just the extended version.
He was so hammered. "Well, I'll give you $50 to play one more song. Hit it, Len."
You never seen him snag money so fast out of a guy's hand in your life.
What about that other time? He told me to go get the money from the guy. "Dave, he owes us money." I says, "Who owes us money?" He goes, "That guy with the hat." I go, "He got our money and gave me $13.
I remember that. I remember that.
That holiday was behind me, and he says, "What about us? We're that holiday." He gave them $3.
He got
$3. We were laughing.
no. He
so
got
hard.
$5.
He got $5. Do you remember that? That
He
was
got
nuts.
$5, and then I went to Portland, Oregon.
Oh, that's what-
Portland,
yeah.
Oregon. It was
We put you on the plane to Portland, and then we got McChicken sandwiches.
Yeah,
and
we got McDonald's.
we were laughing. So
You guys spent all the $13.
Yeah, we did splurge that shit.
Of course.
that was great. We took the bench from Binghamton in the snowstorm.
Yeah,
put
why
it in
don't
the
you
van.
incriminate us a
Well,
little bit?
sometimes we borrowed a bench from Binghamton, but we were in a van with no seats, so it worked out.
Somewhere somebody's writing all this down like tipped bench. Keep going, buddy.
We didn't have any seats in the van at all.
Folding
We had-
chairs, right? Yeah.
Folding chairs.
But that bench was weird. It was kind of like falling.
Oh, yeah.
It had a big bend in it, like some big motherfucker sat in that thing.
We donated it to the electric company.
It was in a bar with a light bulb. I don't know, remember the name.
The bar with a light
See, I'm getting
bulb.
better at this
Oh my god.
as we go along.
Yeah, so we didn't have any seats, so we put this bench back there. And then every now and then, when Ange, because he's got a lead foot, would hit,
Oh,
hit the
Jesus
gas
Christ.
pedal, Ron would go flying, and you see these legs go up in the air.
Thought I was going to die a couple times. in
Can
the
you
back of
hold
that
off
car.
on that gas pedal?
Bruh.
Can you ease up on that gas pedal?
That was before the bench. He was sitting on
I
a
was sitting.
bucket.
I was sitting in a fucking folding lawn chair.
He's falling in the
Yeah.
launcher.
And every time you take off, it slide from one section to the other.
And then the other one too, Ron's classic line to you: "Squinch, you grab my ponytail gripper."
You got you was, go in the car and grab my ponytail gripper.
I'm a ponytail gripper.
I'm like,
Ron's putting together a 400-piece drum kit. Yo, Hans, go in there and grab my ponytail gripper.
Got to keep the hair back, baby, man. I got work to do.
Where is it? It's in the cup holder.
Now we'll just call them hair ties.
Yeah, hair
now.
time. I like ponytail gripper. That shit was nice. Ponytail gripper.
Oh my god, you guys are hilarious.
it never stops.
No.
And Ron, it's safe to say that those that don't know, Ron's 6'10", and he gets a lot of stares from people. And then the one kid that came up to him one day was like, "Hey man, you play ball?" He goes, "Nah man, I play drums."
True story. I was standing right next to him.
Gotta inform motherfuckers, man, what you do.
Nice and easy on Court Street.
Oh yeah, God.
Remember? That was awesome.
Still get it today.
Yeah, oh, I bet.
I'm like, man, if I'm too old to fucking play basketball, I'm almost 50 years old, and you still think I'm up here in the NBA? No. Sorry, kid. Can't do it.
No, not doing it. I play drums.
I play drums. I sit stationary. I may run with my feet, but my ass is sitting on a throne. You deal with me?
I like practicing at his house where his drum kit takes up 3/4 of the room, and we all have to stand behind him and practice.
It's nice. It's haunted down there.
It is not.
The radio turns on when it's not supposed to.
What about that picture I took the other day with the orbs in it?
There's a ghost in that motherfucker.
Hey,
I took a picture. I took a bunch of pictures the other day. There's an orb in it. There's a couple of them.
Oh, yeah, leave my folks alone, man.
We're not really disturbing them.
Nah, I think they like it.
Yeah, I don't think.
Music comes through the amp all the time.
It's probably your mic feeding back.
Yeah.
Bullshit, I ain't got a radio on.
Because he cups the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a mic cupper.
I do remember the music coming through the PA or from somebody's guitar amp one time. And yeah.
I think we should just write a song where all the verses are just feedback noises. I think we'd be pretty solid at making that happen.
I think that's a dig toward me.
There was a band like that already. They were called Nirvana.
Yeah.
They already did that. So.
Oh my God.
And we know how that ended. We ain't going to go that route.
Yeah, no.
I don't think you're suit for that, no.
No.
Squinge, you know what we got to do?
What we got to do?
I think weekly next year around football season, we should do your weekly football picks.
That'd be great.
Right?
Maybe it'll keep me away from losing.
Yeah, maybe, you could be the Jimmy the Greek of the D.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'd enjoy that.
You have to come on our show.
Right? See,
Yeah.
Masucci and Mossy got their show every Tuesday.
Sweet.
3 and Out. You could come on and give us your football picks. So that what you would do is whatever he gives you, you bet the opposite and you win.
Bingo. Except for yesterday was nice, but I mean.
You had a good day yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday was all right. And it's good to have a bookie that forgets what your number's at when he asks you. I think he has a little too much wine at dinner.
You still go to a bookie now that the gambling's
it's old
legal?
school.
Over there?
You can't pick up a phone and call the casino, you know?
Uh-huh.
Once again, I shouldn't be saying this on the air, but...
Have you gone to the sports book at the casino?
I heard there was a 90-year-old guy in a line around the corner. There was only one person punching in the numbers.
That was probably opening day, but I don't think it's like that now.
Yeah, I would hope there's a machine. You just type it in yourself. But I just found out today no more teasers for the playoffs, so I'll be up there next week finding out what it's all about anyway.
Yeah. Squinge's football picks.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I think that would be a good segment.
If you want to follow it, I got Green Bay tonight. +4.
Green Bay +4 on a teaser.
No.
Straight up and down.
You said that, and I was like, oh, yeah, there's no more teasers. They knocked that down today. Yeah. You're talking about something totally different.
I love you, Rich.
Oh my God.
Did they knock down teasers today?
Yeah, I think they did.
Did they?
No shit, huh?
That and Benji's gone.
Benji's amort.
Yeah.
Gone.
Benji's is gone too?
Yeah, that whole
they're taking that whole
nice
block down,
mural
right?
gone. See ya.
Remember, there's a snowman full of sparkles down there.
Where are all the homeless drunks going to go drink now that Benji's is gone?
The garage bar.
Perfect.
Hilarious. A garage bar. MyGarageBar.com. You guys didn't do a football show or a hockey show today. Are you going to do a football show tomorrow?
No.
Christmas Eve?
I'm so busy with this stuff right now, man.
Can't get anybody to come out for Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
that's going to be tight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tight. But you got a lot ahead of you coming up on Friday with the show at 12 North.
Yeah. And honestly, it's like an all-day affair. I mean, I think I was up till about 3:30 in the morning last night working on this, and then I was up by about 8 doing it again.
Can't shut your brain off?
I can't. I'm one of those people, man. I just like, tick, 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 tick. You go to lay down for a couple hours, and I was like, I got to get up. I got these ideas in my head, and she's an angel because
she is.
Wow, you just really say that?
Yeah, she deals with my neurotic ass, like
do.
running around the house. I'm like going, what do you think of this? And listen to that. And what about this? And, and she's like,
It's probably stuff nobody else is going to understand, but that's okay. If it's going to make him happy, that's all that matters.
I think she's like, if it'll make him shut up and go to bed. Yeah.
You two are cute.
Yeah.
Masucci, try CBD to help you sleep.
Go there, yeah.
I'm telling you, go see Joe at Utica Hemp. He can help you out. It works for me. I take 2 full drops and
You're
zonked out in a half hour.
That melatonin knocks me the fuck.
What do you feel like when you wake up, though?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah. It doesn't. It's not the THC.
No, I know that,
Active
but I'm
agreements,
saying
the
like
CBD.
the Zeke will knock you out too, but you still
Yeah, but you feel
fucked
groggy
up in
and
the
stuff.
next day, you know?
Right. This is all natural. It's not like a Tylenol PM or any of that because that would make me groggy, or
Yeah.
even like taking NyQuil or something makes me
Yeah.
a little groggy the next day. This, I'm wide awake, ready to go the next day. Yeah, it works. You should try it. Shuts your brain off, helps you sleep, get deep sleep.
Or
I was
just
like-
smoke some weed. You know.
I was actually talking with Joe not too long ago, and he said they have like a new
Right,
area
yeah, Ron.
over at the store. He said to come up there and take a look at it. So yeah,
You should.
Yeah. Joe's killing it up there with
They're
that.
killing it. Utica
great.
Hemp Co.
Yep.
Proud sponsor of the D, too. You can check them out online at uticahempco.com. They've got 4 locations, and I'm telling you, CBD works for me. It works for my arthritis in my foot.
Are
that what you got in there,
Are you
CBD?
doing just CBD, or are you doing CBD and THC?
I do it all.
Yeah.
I'll eat the whole plant. I'll eat the whole plant if I had to. No, I separate it.
Yeah.
CBD at night because it helps me sleep, and THC all day long.
Word.
But no, it really does help me sleep, and I don't feel the arthritis at all. And it's helping too. And they also have like body butter and topicals and other lotions too if you got like ailments on your body and aches and pains. Good stuff. Good
That's not what body
What's that,
butter
New
sounds like
Hartford?
to me, baby.
So he's got 4 locations: New Hartford, Clinton, Herkimer, and Utica.
That's right next to the e-cig joint, right?
Right next door.
Yeah.
yeah. You still over there? Go see our girl,
Yeah,
Darlene.
Darlene, she'll be at the show.
Is she coming?
Yeah, she said she was
Sweet.
coming.
Shout out to Darlene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the vape juice.
Unique Vapors, right?
Yeah.
That's at her shop over there. So you're still vaping?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. This is Ron thinks it's something else, but he keeps trying to grab it. But
Yeah.
Hey, let me hit that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The douche flute.
the douche flute.
You remember that time when you got that new one and you jacked it all up, and I went for a ride with you, and you took like 3 pulls over it, almost passed out at the fucking wheel with that thing. So, yo, yeah, too much nicotine hit at one time and almost knocked.
What
his
about
ass
Matt
out.
filmed it when I quit? But we went back into the mall and I said, "This would e-cigarettes worked for me."
Me and you quit smoking at the same time.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't
Matt used
remember
to
you
smoke.
smoke.
Remember that?
Yeah,
don't even remember
I used to
smoking.
smoke USA Gold.
Yeah.
What?
Matt used to fucking smoke.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I quit like 10 years now.
Yeah, you went through a whole health kick right at that time too.
Yeah, I just stopped. I
Everything.
just stopped
Cold
like,
turkey
Cold
to just-
turkey.
Yeah, like his milk comes in cubes and shit.
Yeah, I stopped smoking, and then I just didn't want to drink after that, and now I'm just like a straight edge, Amish guy.
Yeah, Ezekiel.
Word.
Ezekiel
Jebediah.
Osowski.
Jebediah.
Jebediah straight edge.
Standish Osowski over here.
But I do CBD too.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
Does it help you?
it's. I think it does. I don't know. Like it. Sometimes I'll be like really amped up by like working all day, and I'm thinking about all the shit I got to do tomorrow, and I'll just take like a drop of CBD, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
So
Does it help
sleep.
your shoulder, Matt? That problem you had?
yeah, I think it does. I mean, I don't know. It's like one of those things that's, maybe it's working, maybe it's not, but it's not hurting. So
Yeah. It takes the pain off, the edge off.
yeah,
It's what it does for me in the arthritis.
I've never thought about the arthritis thing. I might have to look into that.
Oh yeah, you're probably full of it.
And knees and,
Your knees and stuff.
shoulders and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I see. Like, oh, yeah, I see it.
You see what I mean?
I love this chemistry going on right now. It's awesome.
Fucking guy.
I didn't mean it in a bad way, but he's just got a large.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
He probably
a lot
got
of
big
arthritis.
joints.
Yeah, you're right.
I hear you.
you never get sore after playing the drums for like 3-hour practice.
Actually, I feel better after that. It's, like now my problems are in my shoulders. Like between 4 o'clock and the time I get up, I roll over every 30 minutes because my shoulders kill me.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
And I broke my hand a few years ago and I got arthritis in my hand. But other than that, my knees, I don't, I'm sitting, my kick is with my ankles and calves and shit. So my knees don't really bother me. You can get a little saddle sore from sitting for so long. But other than that, It's all good, you know.
Get a numb butt.
Yeah, you get numb
Like
ass.
you're sitting on the toilet for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens to me.
Yeah.
You do that sometimes. I'm scrolling too much on the toilet.
My
and
feet fall asleep if
butt
I
just
sit on
falls
the
Not
shit.
good
too
for
long.
you, man.
No, I know.
Your butt fall
You
asleep.
can't read phones and podcasts on the toilet, dude.
Podcast.
Podcast, whatever you're doing. I don't know if Tide would sue us if we said podcast on it.
I think it's called podcast.
Poopcast.
Poopcast.
Podcast.
Sitting on the pot.
Right. Kevin Birdside Jr. checking in and saying, "What's up to you, Matt?"
Oh, what's up, man?
Kevin's a great man. He's out there doing his Olympic thing. We got to get him in the Olympics. Paraplegic Olympics is coming up in 2022, and we're trying to get him to China. So good luck with all
Wow,
that, Kevin.
nice.
Whatever you
Good
need,
luck.
give me a shout. Also, Travis checking in and saying Erica should just hit him over the head. That will help Masucci sleep.
Happens anyways.
Yeah. I think it would help.
Thanks,
you sleep.
Travis.
Yeah.
You know, before, well, I don't know if we're going to be on much longer, but I just want to tell you guys seriously, though, thank you so
Yes,
much
absolutely.
for playing the show.
No worries, bro.
And you know, it's a funny thing because we've had a couple people say to us, they're like, "Oh, the last show, it's going to be the last one till the next one, right?" And I'm trying to make sure that people understand this. This is not our last show. I'm like specifically telling people that's not what I'm saying. But well, Z, you would have seen it because you've seen the conversation last night. Like we had a conversation going through all the bases and stuff, trying to like decide who's sharing gear and whatnot. And I guess I can say, like Chris Smith from Dark Passenger was saying, "Hey, I'd really like to use my own gear because this is it. This is like the last hurrah for me. I probably won't be in a band after this show, and we certainly Dark Passenger won't be a band after that, you know. And it's kind of like Autumn Fire." You know, I mean, Ryan Parr is literally coming in from Colorado to play this show. And they've already said, like, if he's not a part of this, they don't want to be Autumn Fire. So, you know, that's the one thing that I guess we're really trying to stress to people is, like, you know, if you want to see a lot of these bands, this really, truly might be your last opportunity to do that.
Enemy Down, another one too.
Enemy Down. I mean, I won't even lie. Out of all the bands,
They don't even like each other.
well, I didn't say it, but they've probably been about the hardest to get together. Yeah, and I would say probably like 99.9% sure you will not see them again.
Yeah.
You know.
And the guys kicking off the show too. We probably won't see
them.
Nine Ball
Yeah,
again.
Nine Ball. I won't lie, man. I've been asking them for about the last year if they want to do a show. You know, if they want to come back and do a show, and they're like, nah. You know, they're all doing different things. They're all busy, and you know, we have to respect that. But at the same time, you know, that they're coming back and doing this show. That all you guys are coming back to do this show. I can't even tell you how special that really is to not just her and I, but to a lot of people in this community who have been wanting to see these bands for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Yeah. So seriously, man. I mean,
We're excited.
yeah.
We're excited
Absolutely.
to take the state. We haven't played in Matt said since 2016.
Yeah.
And even before that was like maybe 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this group.
Yeah, with
Maybe.
this group, with you,
Yeah.
it's been 10 years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like 10 years?
Probably the EC. It's probably one of our last shows.
Yeah, like Halloween or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where fucking what's his name ripped us off? Five Finger Death Punch ripped us off.
Oh, yeah.
That's that show.
That was the last time, Ron.
I think so.
Real close.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Mama Said Knock You Out, and we got knocked the fuck out.
We got ripped the fuck off.
Well, that's
but
funny.
still a big
Five
deal.
Finger Death Punch was at our show.
Yep.
They opened for Korn at the Odd, and then we did an after party at the Electric Company that night.
Correct.
And we would cover Mama Said Knock You Out. And then lo and behold, about a month later, there's Five Finger Death Punch covering it. But you can't say they ripped us off.
No.
I mean,
That's LL Cool J, but
It's a-
you know,
Not on air, at least.
Your version.
where'd they get that idea
wonder.
from?
Yeah.
Exactly.
ain't no black people in that band. Just saying, bro.
No.
Even though it's been a long time, I mean, it doesn't sound like it. You've been recording those practices, and I watched a couple of them, and I hate practice room recordings because they sound like garbage.
They do.
But ours were like, I was like, this doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
Even the spots where I knew me and Ron or you fucked up or something like that, I'm like, Still doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, we fucked up with taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
guys
a
are gonna
different.
knock it out of the park. Knock it out of the park.
It's got a little bit of a different feel, a little bit, you know.
It does. It's a little heavier. And,
Yeah. Well, heavy's good, man.
yeah, no doubt. And the three new ones that were, three newer ones that we had, we actually got to blend.
And Ron didn't even play on any of them.
Not till
And that-
Friday.
And that just, dude, for you to step up and learn those songs. It
Like it was
great,
standing
man.
still, yeah.
Great. We had a whole bunch of other songs too that we didn't bust out. Like one door opens, another one closes. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I love that song. That was a great one. I'd like to maybe bust if we ever decide to
Yeah.
play another one. That would be a good one to bust out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It does sound great. It's fun to play with you guys again. Just
Definitely.
getting back in the room and get those chops back. And
Remember one more reason, too, we were doing. Remember that? Give me a reason or one reason, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, we had a lot of songs I just probably don't remember until I hear them again.
He's looking at me like I got three heads. You know the song.
I don't.
New material to me, baby.
Nah, you were there for that. You been.
But I've been
Well, it's
trying
still
to get,
new material to me.
It's new.
no, but I've been trying to get you guys to play again for a while. Every time I see Z around or I see Squinge at 4th of July or
Walmart or wherever.
That's the only time you see him is on the 4th of July watching the fireworks, right?
yeah, we always go see fireworks. So
Well, let me ask you something. And this is another thing, like a reason why when I've been talking to a lot of the bands, they always say we're not together, is because there's really not many places in Utica to play.
Talk about it.
Nobody is paying, and a lot of the guys that I know that are in these bands, they say, why go and spend all these hours practicing, getting together, buying gear, doing all this stuff, just to have like one show a year? So that's
I get it.
Yeah, totally, man. And, it's
So we were different from that because we were playing out of town, out of state all the time. We
Yeah.
were
Oh, yeah.
busy. We played New Jersey. We played freaking Buffalo a lot. We're in Syracuse, Rochester. We were all over the place.
No.
So we had that. And we really, of course, Utica was our hometown and play shows for you and at the EC, but we didn't really play Utica much at all.
No.
And just there maybe once every, 3 or 4 months, something like that. But we were always playing somewhere else. So
If you had a spot to fill in, then we would do that,
yeah, that too.
That worked out nice also.
I feel like a lot of the bands around here would do well to get out and play in different areas, but some of them, it's like they just can't. They got different things going on, whatever, and
Families and
yeah,
Yeah, folks getting old,
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
I just like practice night. I missed that. That's what I missed. Just going down there and
Practice night.
writing. You know what I mean? That was awesome.
Stinking up Pizza Classic.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez,
that's
dude.
how that Morrison thing's gonna start being up in that fucking chicken wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cabinet still smells like
Like
chicken wing
grease?
sauce.
Grease? Oh, dude, man.
does.
That was a funky place to
does
be
he still
at.
have bands practicing up there?
I don't know.
No.
I haven't heard anybody up there in a long time.
I know he remodeled a little bit up there, didn't he?
He might have.
But I don't know any if he's for sending, has practice spaces. Or
That was back in the times when Utica, they just let anybody have a space anywhere.
They did. They did. They weren't trying to rent it out to loft apartments.
Yeah.
That stuff.
$3,000 a month.
Pizza
We used to give D Wheat some money, and then he'd say, "You guys never paid."
Yeah.
Look at D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
We go down to get a slice. What's up, man? What the rent, motherfucker? Where is it?
Rich dude.
I'm trying to get the slice for free. You're telling me I owe you $300 for rent.
Oh man, but that was the spot to be though. Pizza Classic, because you had like Modus was there, and then Jay Schnitt had a room there.
Was it Nine Ball there for a little while too?
Yeah, I think they were there for a little while. Then those death metal kids were upstairs.
Yeah.
Life Siphon.
Life Siphon, yeah.
Wow,
those
yeah,
guys.
remember them?
So it was just like all these collective of bands playing in all these different rooms. It was cool.
That was Max Sheldon's old band, Life Siphon.
Was it?
Yeah, he was.
He was practicing up there too at the same time.
He was in Life Siphon.
Really?
You would have never known it,
Those are the kids we used to argue with.
Dallas's band. Dallas's band was up there too. Malice.
Malice.
Yeah.
Alice in Underland.
Yeah.
Idle Hands was up there.
Yeah. Idle Hands. Wow.
I think John might have lived up there for a couple of
I think
months.
John's probably still living up there. We just haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah, Idle Hands, man. I'll tell you, recently, and maybe over the summer, I came across a little SD card, and so I was like, I want to see what's in it. And the whole Idle Hands album was, and this is still good shit, man. It was a great album.
Yeah,
Let's hear your negative comments about it.
I have none. That was like 2 years of hard work going into that album.
Yeah, it was a great album.
Tell him this story when Z wouldn't let you play there and you wrote shit in his bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah, we played at Captain Trips or Amnesia, and then the power went out. It was us, Modus, and some other band, and so we got on stage. We started hit the chord to hit the first. It was full. The whole place was full from the front all the way to the back door. We must have made it like $1,000 at the door, which was like huge for back then. And
Still no.
power went out. Everybody got their money back. Everybody left, and then we went to the electric company afterwards. And me and Paul, the drummer, were we're like, well, the power went out. We want to play your place. And back then you were just like, yeah, sure, whatever. So we went in the bathroom and ripped the sidewalk chalk off the wall and wrote dick, fuck, and all this shit. And then Z probably hated us forever.
I did.
And now look at you.
I did. But yeah, I love him now. But no, but
I'm glad I brought that up.
Crazy
It's
kids.
Festivus.
What happened?
Got an airing of grievances.
Airing of grievances.
You are forgiven, Matthew.
Definitely, 100%. What happened was Joe Sweet actually brought you guys on a bill without even telling me, because I used to give Joe my calendar a little bit. I'd be like, here, book this show for me, book this. I got a couple open dates. So he would book some stuff up and booked Idle Hands. I had no idea. And I walk in and I'm like, what are these fucking assholes doing? But then there was that one song that just blew me away. And I'm like, what? But actually, these guys are really good. And so we became friends, and now we're in a band together.
Was that the original Idle Hands before Dallas joined?
No, Dallas was in the band then.
Dallas was in the band,
Yeah.
so Dallas was the good guy.
Yeah.
Good cop, bad cops.
Yeah. Which is a stretch.
Especially Z being a Giant fan and his name being Dallas. That's tough. Back to my podcast. Bing.
Travis is saying Structural Integrity Compromise. That was a great band.
Yeah.
And
Big
unfortunately-
Ron.
And
Yeah.
you were
I
in
were
that
in
band
that for a minute, yeah.
for a minute. You were the last drummer.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, before everybody disbanded and Dave didn't want to play guitar anymore and all that went down. But yeah, I joined those guys. Was in them for a while. Played quite a few shows with them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that's the shirt Masucci lost by puking on it in some woman's petunia garden in the middle of Norwich.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh my god.
I don't think
Guilty.
it was Richfield Springs, actually, is more like.
I don't remember.
Did you get any sleep that night?
No, he didn't.
I've been talking to Rich.
I don't remember.
That's all you got to do is get him near some petunias.
I just remember like riding in the back of the van, and for some reason I had the shirt over my head, and I was going, you gotta pull over, and like, you kind of like black out for a minute, and then all of a sudden I'm in some lady's garden. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Oh my god, I threw up, and yeah, I came back with no shirt.
Sure, you left the shirt in the petunia
Good
garden.
times. Good times.
Erica's just nodding her head.
Was that Into Shadows release party?
It was in the shadows.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It was a great night.
It was a good night.
Was it?
We had a good time. You don't remember it, but it was a good time.
That's one of the best times. You don't remember that shit. That means you had a great time.
Yeah.
And I must have loved the 80s.
Oh, word. Yeah.
You probably don't remember.
It comes back.
That's for another podcast.
Yeah.
80s, early 90s.
Dave, me and you got to do a one-on-one.
Anytime.
Yeah, I think we need to do a one-on-one. I want to do a one-on-one with Matt, too.
Yeah.
But you guys got to come separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to stand in the other room while Matt's on his one-on-one. Just with a notebook. I can probably get 4 or 5 songs out of that.
Yeah, stand in the other room, get some ideas.
Wizardry.
Yeah. You know when he's thinking. What's he doing when he's thinking?
Remember you asked me when we were in the band, who would you invite with you to a desert island? I said I need Matt and his iPhone because he could probably get some trees and design me a way out of here. That's when your phone first came out. Oh, me and you pissed our pants over that.
Your phone used to blow us away because the whole iPhone thing was new to us back when it
I
first
still had a
came
flip
out.
phone.
Yeah, me too. I had a BlackBerry.
Yeah, I remember your BlackBerry.
Yeah, and
He wouldn't let go of it either. A
I
long
remember that
time.
damn thing.
I wouldn't.
Had no keys anymore. He just had
I loved
thick
it.
pins in it.
I loved it so much. I got a flip phone BlackBerry.
I think there was one time there was like an app that was like a guitar amp modeler, and
was just gonna bring that up.
I plugged my guitar into my phone and put it in the PA. Sound like fucking crap though.
Yeah, but for a while there, that's how you were playing guitar through your iPhone.
Yeah.
Was changing the amps.
Yeah. He used the Fender Deluxe, then he used the Marshall head, then the orange amp. And like, let's see what this one sounds like.
Oh, sounds
The
like a fucking
Vox.
phone.
Is that what you got now, Matt? The orange?
No, I had an orange,
You
but
did,
I
right?
got rid of it. I'm looking at a couple others. I like the Marshall heads and like the Randall stuff. It's more metal stuff. I like the
You
sound.
still got some stuff from Danny too?
Yeah, I got that Kerry King.
Oh,
amp.
nice.
I got a Mesa Boogie, and then I just like the sound of the cabinet, without wheels, just grinding into the floor. You can't get that with an iPhone.
No.
Danny was good to us too, man.
Big shout out to Danny Nappy, too.
Yeah, Danny.
Danny, and I'm going to throw him under the bus a little bit, but his wife works for Van Halen, right? And today they got their Christmas card from Eddie Van Halen.
Wow.
And so
Cool.
he takes a picture of it for me today, and he goes, I still get excited getting this Christmas card. And I'm like, wow, and like open it up. I want to see what it, and of course it's a deluxe edition of Eddie Van Halen guitars. It's just Merry Christmas on it. I'm like, I would still be fanboying out too.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
He's like, you gotta look at this, check this out, man. Like, so cool.
Remember we went to Anthrax with Nips? Matt? With Nips?
Who's Nips?
The guy with the shirts.
Oh yeah,
That was Danny.
he was selling the shirt.
Do you remember that?
That's what you bring up.
Do you remember that?
It's like Gordon
When Danny brought us up there and we were out in the parking lot, Nips.
Oh yeah, we got Anthrax shirts.
Yes, but I don't want to bring up the rest of that night. That incident, because it could probably get you in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, why are you going to bring up this story? This story could get you in trouble. All right, so moving on.
Recalculate. Remember we were going to write a song recalculating because I couldn't find my way there? The thing kept recalculating. We said we should write a song like this.
Yeah. My head's recalculating right now. Recalculating on why I invited you to the studio.
You gotta do what you got to do,
I'm kidding with you. This has been fun, actually. Friday night, though, we go on late. Why do we got to go on so freaking late, by the way, Masucci? We're all over 40 now. Like, we can't handle this. Are you 40 yet?
No, two more years.
I put you on so late because he's under 40.
Everybody else is over.
You guys are the only ones that are going to be able to keep everybody there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
there you go. Put some more butter
Everybody
on
else
that
wanted to
bread,
play early.
No, I think the response has been huge. People are really excited
I
about
hope
Friday
so.
night.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think we've put more time and effort into this show than pretty much anyone we've ever done before. So, yeah, I'm hoping for the best, man. A lot of people, a lot of reactions. So, yeah, it's going to be good.
Starts 8 o'clock with 9 Ball, and then Falling from One right after them.
Falling from One, and then Enemy Down, Dark Passenger, Autumn Fire, you guys.
All right, awesome. I mean, it's a
nice.
stacked lineup.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Get home from work at 4, take a nap till 5:30, get up and be there by 7:30.
Yeah.
Wow, doors open at 7:30.
Yes.
9 Ball immediately at 8
Yes,
o'clock.
you don't want to miss 9 Ball. Get there early.
What other antics do we expect from you? Are you going to do your normal Masucci type of antics? That you put
Like
out
I
there?
said, we've been planning this thing. I got a lot of shit planned for this
Hopefully
thing.
it all happens.
Yeah. And you know how you were saying, like, hey, we're going to play that song. I don't know if anybody's going to get it. We're saying the same thing. We're like, I hope people understand this. Otherwise, they're going to be like, I don't get it. Not one bit. But, yeah, it'll be fun.
Rich, are you going to be Thanos for this, bro?
I might be, man. I might be snapping some people away that night. And if it doesn't work, I might be drinking away.
Remember we played the one he was drinking out of that big glass boot?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade in the gauntlet for the boot. You'll see me with that all night.
And that's the antics I speak of right there.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Masucci's an enabler.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've
He
never
drank
been
like
really.
4 of them boots.
Yeah. I've never really been good at anything except getting people drunk. That's
Yeah.
really.
You're an enabler.
He
I
is
met you
an
after I
enabler.
quit drinking, so.
Remember Crossman that one time he was up there playing a show? I said, "Hey, come on, you got to do the boot. You got it." And I started really kind of working him. He's all right. For the fans, for the crowd. Like 10 minutes later, he was out in the volleyball court throwing up everywhere.
Yeah, throwing up on his General Lee guitar.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He can't do that till after he plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last show too. He was headbanging. He was I don't know if he was drinking or what, but he was headbanging. He went right off the stage,
fell.
tumbled right over. So yeah,
I'm psyched to see Autumn Fire though. I haven't seen them in a while. When's the last time they played? Like 2-3 years ago. They were on this podcast. last
2
week.
years ago,
2 years ago.
our last show. Yeah,
Yeah, always one of my favorite local bands of all
man.
time. Really, they always had put on a great show. And
We're really good with them. They always come up for Come On. One time he was eating chicken wings and fucking screaming. Fucking chicken wings are flying out of his mouth. Do you remember that? The last time he did Come On?
you remember the oddest things.
Guy, I got
Who had the chicken wings flying out of their mouth?
Crossman.
He can't remember names.
Yeah,
he doesn't know
Crossman.
names.
Redhead? The
Crossman.
ginger?
That guy.
Ginger.
Yeah, like
He
when
came up, he was eating chicken wings. We were singing Come On. He just, come on, motherfucker. Fucking chicken wings and hot sauce is flying everywhere. He actually, for the next verse of that, he put him down on the speaker and grabbed the mic without just chicken wing sauce on his face. You don't remember that?
I don't.
Oh, man. That's because you're playing the bass.
Yeah, I was stoned probably too.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It usually has something to do with it.
Yeah, me too. Man. I feel you.
You're right. But yeah, they always come up on stage with us.
Yeah, and they're awesome.
And then do Come On. That shit, we don't invite everybody up on stage to come on with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say at all of these shows, that's the thing we're kind of notorious
That's why you put
for.
us last.
Well, everybody usually hits the stage. I've noticed that everybody hits the stage and plays a song. So yeah, man,
That is our last song we're playing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, come on. That would be the treat for everybody.
That's our encore. Yeah.
It's the encore.
Yeah.
I
So
like that.
anybody out there, start learning the lyrics.
Yeah.
Dave,
Study real hard.
you can do it too.
Yeah, come on, mother hover.
Yeah.
Remember in Ron's basement?
Yeah.
Come on.
Mother. Mother.
Come on. Ron goes, we got some practicing, so come on, let's just tone it down a little.
Yeah, we got kids in the house.
Let's go. Come on, mother,
Scream.
mother, mother,
Mother,
come on.
Come on, mother, come on. And then the second verse was, come on, come on.
Standing over by the washing machine.
Oh, hilarious.
That kid's got a stuttering problem down there, Daddy.
Yeah, we definitely are not your PG band. That's for damn sure. Definitely not.
Fuck PG.
Dave, you wrote that song about your bookie, right?
Come on. I sang that shit to Fred Durst in the back of The Lost Horizon with Curly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, they threw me out by my ankles. I was still drinking back then, though.
Threw him out by
Wait a minute. That song was written about a bookie?
No, that wasn't written about a bookie.
Well, what was it written about?
Fred Durst.
That song was Fred Durst. That motherfucker, that God fucking Fred Durst. It's like the dodgeball. Fuck
Red
Chuck
cap.
Norris. Fred Durst. I told him to put me on the stage to do jump around back then, and he snubbed
He
me.
didn't do jump
Jump
around.
Around's House of Pain, yo.
That motherfucker did it. Danny Boy was in the band, Limp Bizkit, and he fucking did it. He always sing that shit live. What? Why are you looking at me funny? I was there, bro. They got thrown out.
You sure you were there?
Curly pulled up in the Jetta.
How many Valiums did you take that night?
Probably 9.
All of them.
All of them. Much better now, though.
Yes, you've been sober for almost 20 years. Right?
23.
23 years.
Nice.
Oh,
Good for you.
Good for you, man. That's awesome. If you knew him back then, you'd be like, thank God he's sober now.
It's a lot better on this side. It really is.
What was the Fred Durst story, though?
Fred Durst pulls up in the tour bus. So me and Philly Pallick and Curly went to the show. So we're standing backstage because Curly worked for K-Rock at the time and gave us backstage passes. So he comes out of the bus, he's hanging out with us. So I said, let me do House of Pain. This is before MTV breaks when he did that George Michael song, right? So
Faith.
yeah, whatever
Right,
it was. I was like, dude, you're doing fucking music from, whatever. I says, let me do this thing. I says, you're a big superstar. I go, this is local for me. And he's like, nah, man, nah. And this little black dude with an LA cap on goes, what you gonna do? And I was talking, I said, unmistakably swift as I stick like a shift. And I had this little thing written. So I fucking hit him with it. And he goes, put him on, Fred, put him on. And Fred Durst just ran backstage. So I fucking ran back after him. All these guitars are hanging on the thing. And Dino's the fellows with us too. Dino goes, let's take one of these guitars and leave, dude. And I was like, nah, man, I'm going on the stage. And think about it now. I could have had a guitar, right? But so now, so anyway, so now freaking, he's on the stage and I'm looking at him through. It's all on the same lane, I'm standing on the side and he's coming out with counterfeit or whatever he was doing. We're all counterfeit. So he looks over here and I'm giving him the finger. Fuck you. The hammered crazy horse, whatever. And So all of a sudden I get yoked. And they throw me out of the door and shut the door. So knowing Curly and I got a pass, I walk through the front door and says, "Oh man, coming in through the," he goes, "Oh yeah, you're good with the pass." I go all the way to the front row. And, fuck you. Right? And he's looking at me like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, he pointed at somebody and they threw me out. I walked across the street, got another 40 and whatever. And so now I'm standing on at the parking lot next to Curly and on his car waiting for Curly to come out because he's doing the right thing, what he's supposed to be doing it for K-Rock. So I'm sitting on the thing, and that Danny boy goes, "Why are you sweating me, man?" I said, "I ain't sweating you." I says, "The reason House of Pain left you, you're with this fucking idiot now," or whatever I said back then. And next thing he said, "You could have just gave me the tape, man, because I had the tape on me." He said, "You could have just gave me the tape." I said, "It wouldn't been that fun." So that was my story. And that's how Come On got brought out. And then Z used to say, "Come down on open mic night." Remember, and it was just doing it over there, and you said, "I'm going to make your dreams come true." Say that. So we went to that chicken coop and wrote "Come On." Yeah,
The chicken coop.
Yeah, remember Ron?
Pizza Classic.
First time I met Ron, he's sitting behind but the first time I met Ron, he's sitting behind the thing with a Slayer shirt on, and I had like Public Enemy lyrics written down. You know, they thought we were going to do like this rap metal over.
Yeah.
And then you was like, "Can you scream instead of rap?" And I was like, "Like this?" And he's like, "Yeah, like that." And then we wrote "Come On" in like
5 minutes.
Yeah.
We did. We wrote it quick.
we wrote in like because I already had the 2 verses.
I remember coming out of there practice like on cloud nine, like, wait, you see what we just did?
Yeah,
So
but I was like,
excited.
the only song we got, you can't play anywhere. You know what I mean? The whole thing was just ridiculous, you know?
It really is a ridiculous song.
Yeah.
Every one of our songs are ridiculous.
Well, that one
I
was,
mean, it's probably the most ridiculous.
it was catchy, though. You know what I mean?
Now, what the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck is the matter?
That's
not
why
ridiculous.
Matt
That's got a
joined the
little
band. You could
structure
tell
to
him
it.
that story, Matt. That's how you joined the band, is because of What's the Matter.
Yeah. I mean, well, I joined because I went to an open mic night and Ron was playing.
Right.
And I always grew up playing in bands with drummers, so I was more inclined to be a little more rhythmic. And then, with me and Ron, it just clicked right away.
We've
And I
always
was
played
just
well
like-
together.
I was like, dude, we got to play. And he was like, I'm playing in this band with these other guys. And then, I went to, I forgot how I got up to the practice room at Pizza Classic with you guys, but
I thought the first
think you
practice you
invited
came to. I thought the first practice you came to was at the EC though.
No, that was
No.
That was
He came
that
to-
was
he
the-
came to
that was
Classic.
the X. That was the X.
Oh, that was the day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we played without
Yeah.
showing up. That was bad.
But that's how I met you too, because when I first moved here, I was looking for something to do, and that open mic was down there, and I used to just come down there and play with any fucking body.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead, I'll just play all fucking night long.
Once again, the electric company.
Yeah.
All crazy shit going on down there.
That's how it all started, huh?
but what was the story with?
When you heard what the fuck you looking at,
Yeah, that's the one. That
you said this is the band I need to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You did.
That song was awesome, and I was like, dude, I don't know how the fuck these guys came up with this bullshit, but it's fucking great.
That's awesome.
Well, if you want to hear the bullshit Friday night,
Yeah, we got some shit for you.
And then we got
good
some more
bullshit.
shit.
What was that yesterday? What was that day? If you don't like that shit, we got some more shit for you.
and if you don't like that shit, we got even more shit.
You like that shit? We got some more
Yeah, I
shit.
went to a couple of your shows, and I was just like, I remember everybody, a lot of people were talking some shit about the band, and I went to the show, and like, I don't know, I'm very critical of a lot of bands out there, and
You?
No.
not at all. But I saw you guys, and I was just like, it's not bad. I mean, I can get into this.
It's all right. It's okay.
I could join that
As
band.
the other day, he was like, you know what? See, you already know these songs. You don't have to come to practice. I'm like, man, that's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
And then we had a guitarist with 6 strings. And
4.
4, yeah.
no, I
yeah.
said then we got Matt and had a guitarist with 6 strings.
Yeah. What was that? I don't need those bottom 2. Is that what it was? I don't need those
I don't
bottom
need
2.
those.
Well, you don't need the bottom two.
That's what he. Yeah, that was his excuse.
Just
Just the top 4.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
You mean the low 4 strings?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You don't need that.
you don't need the other.
Fuck those.
Oh, man. Well, I'm looking forward to Friday night. It's going to be off the charts, man. It goes down, starts at 8 o'clock. with Nightball at 12 North. Get down there, people. All proceeds to benefit the Stephen Swan Humane Society.
The puppies and the kitties, baby.
Puppies and the kitties.
Puppies and kitties.
In fact, Dave's getting a brand new pit bull out of this gig.
Is he?
Yeah, named Dio.
Yeah. Dio. He's naming his dog Dio.
Nice.
Dio St. Ange.
Oh my!
I believe it. I believe it.
DSO.
DSO.
No, it's going to be a good time. Nightball starts at 8 o'clock, and then Falling from One, Enemy Down, Dark Passenger, Autumn Fire, and then kicking it all off at the end of the night with the Come On Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it.
That's when it's going to happen. And we're going to mix it up a little bit.
We're gonna mix it up.
Yeah, we got something special for you.
Got some stuff going on. I'm
Can't
looking
wait.
forward to it. So, yeah, gentlemen. Well, thanks. We got any merch or anything like that? Any stickers kicking around? Maybe we could bust out?
I don't know.
We probably don't have T-shirts, but...
We don't have any T-shirts.
You got any
There might be a
CDs
couple
left?
stick-
Get rid of them. Let's just burn this freaking CD.
I thought I found a box of stickers laying around somewhere.
Oh, if you got them, bring them. Let's get rid of them all.
Yeah.
You want to raffle that other head off?
I got Scully, too, by the way. I found him the other day.
Really?
I got him in the bottom of my metal cabinet. Yeah, I found him just the other day.
We're gonna have to dust them off and send them back out there.
Put them on the back of your head.
I got that trench coat still.
Oh, yeah? The trench coat mafia.
Oh my God! He walked in there. He's
Perfect.
Like, the guitarist was a Unabomber.
Wasn't that Halloween show when you dressed up as Ghost Rider?
That was it.
Yeah.
That's the mask.
Yeah. I almost died.
Did. I remember him looking at me, and I'm like, wait, is he trying to tell me something? Or he's just his head bobbing around and stuff?
It's like when you play, you don't breathe normal. You kind of like hold your breath in the heavy parts, and I was just like, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna fall over.
He stayed in character the whole night.
The whole time,
he did.
too.
Yeah.
He took that mask off, and it looked like he lost about 3,000 calories.
Yeah.
He was drenched. But you hung in there the whole
Then the
time.
next year we just paint on ourselves.
It was a lot easier
Yeah.
that way.
Cooler.
A lot easier. But those Halloween shows were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. If you want to check out our videos too, you can go to YouTube and check out the Fallen Angel video, and there's also the Motel Hell video, and there's a bunch of different little promo
Yeah,
videos.
Don't
Just
mess
like-
with Anthony's in there.
Just type Brass Knuckle Intercourse into YouTube, and you'll see a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that was the cool thing. We were ahead of the game with that stuff as far as doing those video promos, vignettes type of thing.
Yeah, I think they said that when we did that one with Squinch, with Ron's got the long arm. We got 1,000 views in a week, and that was big back then.
It was.
Now 1,000 views in a second is big.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to watch me get my head blown off on Varick Street, go to Brass Knuckle Intercourse
I
on
did that.
YouTube, and Ron, you can watch Ron murder me.
Yeah.
Squingeals.
Yeah.
We'll send the big guy.
Hearst drive-by.
Yeah. You played the good. You're the wise guy in that one.
Yeah, we'll send the big guy.
Yeah, you go send the big guy.
Yeah,
That was my cameo.
Colenso and I couldn't stop laughing. We were trying to put your body in the back of that hearse.
You
and we-
could kind of see it. We could tell, but you're like, God damn, this motherfucker heavy.
This
And we just
Ron chuckled before he got in there. He was supposed to be the executioner. That motherfucker came out chuckling.
Well, I got a sense of humor when I got to kill
But the
people,
smoke
man.
out
You
there
got to
wasn't
roll
from
with
smoke
smile.
bombs either.
You're like the Joker and shit.
Yeah, got to make you smile before I blow your brains out.
I didn't get what Matt was doing with the fan and everything on the street corner, but then when it came together, that was awesome.
Oh, it looked great. It looked great.
How he answered a phone that didn't ring, and then, that was really cool.
So if there's a band out there looking to produce a video or any of that, Matt, how they get in touch with you? You do a lot of videos if somebody wants video work done. How they get in touch?
Oh, yeah. They can just go to MohawkValleyPictures.com, and then there's like a contact page. But, yeah, I just remember we shot that Motel Hell video in Hotel Utica, and I don't think they'd ever let us do that again.
then they remodeled.
Are we going to record this one? Show.
Which, well, Rich, you're documenting most of this, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
Wasn't that in the initial plan? Is to
It
document
was.
most of this?
Yeah.
I missed our boat a little bit.
Yeah. No, we've been doing that right along. Yeah.
We might have some, but it won't be very professional if that tells you anything. Because I think both of us will be a little busy to be worrying about that. But yeah, maybe we'll just throw a camera up and.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not to my professionalism, but yes, I guess that's what we'll have to
Well,
do.
Friday night we'll go live from the D. I'll probably go
Yeah,
live
let's
from
go
my
live.
personal page and stuff. And
Just bring your phone and that tripod you bring to practice.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Honestly, if anybody's out there and wants to record that show,
Go right ahead.
hit me up and we'll make sure you get a good spot. You can do it. I promise you.
That's good.
We'll give you a sticker.
Do we expect our man David Bowers coming in, taking pictures and stuff?
I believe him.
All right,
Probably
cool.
him and maybe Steve Lesniak. I think he might.
Cool.
Yeah,
so you got a couple photographers in the house?
Yeah,
Great.
they always come by. They do a great job. So
Yeah, great. Awesome.
I see him everywhere. He's always at a show.
Yeah,
Dave.
He's all over the place.
Make sure they use a flash or you won't see me.
How come the drummer don't get any? I'm never in no picture.
You don't like strobe lights.
The flash ain't
No,
gonna
I
be
hate
there. It's
strobe
Marvel.
Well, we are
bro.
going to have great sound and lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
Just
Great
no
crew.
strobe lights while
I
we
was
play.
just gonna say that.
No strobe
that,
lights.
Z?
Oh,
He can't do strobe lights.
I don't like playing
I
with
brought
strobe
one to
lights.
practice.
That totally fucks with me. I got to pick up my eyes closed if it's a strobe light.
I'm gonna have a seizure.
That's good to know. I feel like I should.
No,
know
it's not that it gives me a seizure or
We should
anything
probably
like that.
tell.
It's just when you're playing, and you can't. Your hand doesn't look like you're playing. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It throws
Gotcha.
everything off, and it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, I can't do this. 'Cause we did it one time before, and I was like, nope,
Yeah, you were freaking out.
Never
I remember
again.
that.
I brought it
Yeah.
to practice and he shut the lights off. He told me to put the.
yeah, fuck that shit.
You need strobe lights for practice, though, Dave.
It's just wardrobe changes for practice.
You got
what are you talking about?
man. It's all or nothing.
I gotta change my headband.
All or nothing, man. Every day is Yankee Stadium.
Word, selling out. Coliseum.
You don't even like the Yankees.
It's what I said. You know what I mean?
Show's gonna look good though. I just talked to Elliot before we got here, and he's got a bunch of new lights that they're gonna
Sweet.
have for the show. So it's gonna look really good.
Oh yeah, we got the top-notch crew coming in
We
for
do.
this, man. You didn't spare no expense whatsoever with production crew.
No, I talked to him a couple days ago, and I said, "Dude, lots of smoke and lots of lights," and he was like, "Yep, all over it, man." He was so excited to work with you guys.
Yeah.
You know.
You figure out where you're going to put me?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the back of that cop car.
I am not here.
Funny you should mention.
I am not here. Don't answer the door, yo.
Oh yeah, the joys of living on James Street.
Yes.
Anyways, Friday night, be out 12 North, people. The Animals Endgame, as Masucci and Mossy are dubbing it as. It is going to be quite a spectacle. I'm super excited. All the great local bands from 2009 are getting back together, and we're partying it up for the Stephen Swan Humane Society. All proceeds, 100% of the proceeds, go to the Stephen Swan Humane Society, and they need our help because they don't get any government funding whatsoever. The only way they get money is through activities like this and their telethon, the Wiggle Waggle Walkathon, their golf tournament. That's the only way they make any money. So this is why we need to support them and support all the animals in the shelter. And they do great things in the community, and it's super important for us.
That's where I got my dog from.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he's 9 now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Buddy's 9?
Yeah.
Oh.
Old fucker.
Yeah. Oh.
Buddy was gonna bite Z.
Oh,
No,
Buddy likes
he
me.
wasn't
Come
gonna
in.
bite
Buddy
me.
was going to hump Z is more like it.
Yeah, more likely. He doesn't like my other bass player, but
Yeah.
he's cool with you.
Yeah, he's cool. I'm the dog whisperer.
But he likes everybody except for my one bass player. He the only person he fucking can't stand.
Really?
It's weird too. I don't know. And
But it might be time to get rid of that guy.
that's all I read is dogs can tell about
Yeah, they
people better
can.
than anybody else.
It's
you
true,
know,
man.
nothing personal against anybody, Josiah, but my dog does not like you.
You got to go.
Yeah,
Has to go.
Dave, would you like to add anything before we get out of here?
I just want to thank Brits and Erica for making this happen and
Yes.
back together, you guys.
thank
and
you guys.
It's like a Christmas present before Christmas.
No, actually,
It's going to be after
2
Christmas.
days after Christmas.
I mean, today, man, today. It is the 27th.
Around Christmas.
It's our Christmas
Pretty
show.
good for me.
It's a belated Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, all my dates are in a book.
Yeah.
Word.
You know what you're doing until next November.
Exactly.
2020. So, yeah, excellent. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I want to do one-on-one with you.
Absolutely.
We all should do one-on-ones down the road for sure.
Yeah, I don't talk
Definitely you
enough.
too. Me and you need to get deep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need to get deep with our shirts off.
I think
Oh shit!
I think if we're all still alive, we should do another BKIC show in 2029.
Okay. Every 9 years.
There you
Every
go.
9 years.
Every 10 years.
That'd be 10. That'd be 10
The
years.
Geritol tour. We'll do it like Motley Crue. We say
gonna
we're never coming back.
we're
We're
gonna
come
have
back every couple of years.
We're gonna have to check Dave out of the Masonic home. Then.
That's all right.
We'll push him up on his wheelchair.
That'll work.
It'll work.
I got you covered with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's over at the Fultz home.
Oh man, we talked about 9-Ball and 9-Ball's frontman Joe Sweet's got a big thing going on with Utica Hemp. If you are living in pain, maybe you should check out CBD. It's working for me every day. Check it out, see if it works for you. You can check him out online at uticahempco.com. He has 4 locations with a knowledgeable staff. If you're a little hesitant about the whole CBD, THC thing, go there, talk to their knowledgeable staff, and see if CBD can work for you. uticahempco.com or check out their 4 locations. Also, much love to EJA Moving Services. My man Eddie should be at the show. I think he's coming out Friday night too. He's a big BKIC fan back in the day. If you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie at 315-335-0516. Have him break his back instead of you breaking your back when it comes to move and relocating. Also, we did mention today the Disruption Network 3-year anniversary party is happening Saturday, the February 8th, and that's happening at Jewish Community Center, 2310 Oneida Street. We're celebrating 3 years. I can't believe it. Masucci, can you believe it?
That's crazy.
You've been with me since day one.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're still doing it.
3 years.
And people actually still like it. We got a stacked lineup that night. Annie in the Water, Haley Jane, and Annie in the Water are going to come together and do a Fleetwood Mac tribute. They're going to do All Rumors to its entirety. Also, Trampoline Jetstream and Live Noah. Party starts at 6 o'clock, and we're going to have beer, wine, food from Doughboy Barbecue, incredible live music. If you're looking for tickets, go to disruptionnetwork.net. We can hook you up with tickets over there. They're $15 in advance or $20 at the door. So get them. Save yourself $5. Get them in advance, and you can get them at our website, disruptionnetwork.net. Tomorrow, Merry Christmas, everybody. Holy shit.
Merry Christmas.
I can't believe it's
Oh my
Christmas
God.
already. What are you doing, the Italian thing
Yeah,
tomorrow?
7 fishes. You know
7
that.
fishes?
What the fuck is 7 fishes?
All right, come on, count 7 fishes.
Swim with the fishes.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's an Italian thing, so the Italians on Christmas Eve you get 7 different fishes. So you'll have a shrimp or a calamari.
Yeah,
a
smell.
haddock.
Oh, word?
Oh, you really do get 7
Oh, yeah,
fishes.
it's a thing.
Okay.
Where you go? Red Lobster?
Where I go?
Arthur Treachers.
All you can eat 7 fishes. A Red Lobster.
I love it. Ron, you the best.
Wheel of fish.
They don't have nothing like that at KFC and no shit like that.
No, there's 7 chickens.
That's
though.
7
you
chickens.
can have nuggets, fried, and
Yeah,
wings.
that's Black
Extra
History
crispy,
Month.
original recipe.
You, my friend, can get away with saying that.
Oh, my God.
I have my black card. People try to take it all the time, but I still got it.
Yeah. I don't play ball. I play drums.
Drums. True story.
True story.
So, what are you guys doing for the holidays?
We got some family coming over. We do the Polish Vigilia, which is pretty much the same thing as the 7 fishes.
It starts off with
You
a little
Italians
piece
think
of
you're
you-
special. You do the same thing as we do.
Hey, my girl's Polish, man. I know you start off with that little Eucharist on the plate.
Yeah. The little wafer, you snap it off. and
I've been there, bro. That's Christmas Day.
you got to put the piece of hay under the tablecloth. You know about that one?
What the fuck's
Piece
that?
of, so the dog don't pee on your leg.
It's from the manger. You got to put the piece of hay under the tablecloth.
Yeah.
You'll see what happens after you do it, but you got to do it first.
Interesting.
Is that like the devil appears in the mirror or something after you do it?
No, it's the opposite. It's a good thing.
Jesus
Baby
appears.
Jesus comes? Oh, word.
Yeah.
And Moss, happy Hanukkah to you.
Thank you.
Ah,
Last
you.
night was the first day of Hanukkah.
First night. Today's the first day. Yeah.
Today's the first day.
Yeah.
So what happens
Awesome.
today?
Nothing. We opened our first presents last night, and we just opened
you get it for 12 days, right?
What'd you get?
eight nights.
Crazy nights.
8 crazy nights.
What'd you get?
Couple gift cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Like
Rich,
Stephen
you gotta
King
buy
writes
8
horror.
presents, bro?
I like the menorah.
I got it. I love that.
That was
That's a
awesome.
great reference.
That was awesome.
I'm actually cooking kibasi tomorrow, too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Kabasi?
Yeah, that's what it's called, right?
No, it's kabasa.
Okay.
Tomato.
Yeah.
So, Masucci, does this make you Jewish by injection?
Wait a minute. You know, I might be like the exception here. You know what I usually do? Nothing. No, I don't do anything.
Yeah, no.
I stay home and
We're
edit
making badges on Christmas.
Yeah, I'll be making badges. So
And eat cheeseburgers.
probably. Is
By the
McDonald's
way-
open?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They better stay open for me.
FYI, the two band guys that have not sent me pictures, please send me pictures.
Who? What are you talking about?
I got it. It's cool. All right, guys, let's get out of here.
All right.
Love to all. See you guys on Friday night. Friday night's going to be a lot of fun. 12
Yeah.
North is the place to be. I hope to see all our old school friends out there. And thank you again, Masucci, for putting this on.
Yes,
Thank you
Rich
guys for
Masucci,
doing it.
you rock.
A
Yes,
lot of
thank
fun,
you
man.
guys.
We're going to have a great time. I'm looking forward to it. And and you can listen to this podcast and previous podcasts of EC Radio at disruptionnetwork.net, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, pretty much wherever you hear podcasts. Later.
You know what the hell you're listening to? It's EC Radio.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
Want to know what's going on at the D? Hit up disruptionnetwork.net and check out our events calendar, brought to you by the Events Co. Find out about upcoming guests, special events, concerts, show schedules, community activities, and more. Get connected at disruptionnetwork.net.